Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's game number 1 in a brand new, fresh best of 3. Spawning here in the southern location is going to be the Carnage Esports player, our friend, the Blue Zerg Namshar.
The top position, as the pink Protoss, it's Cool Tea.
That's some cool tea, brings out some cruelty, serves it to Namshar.
Ha! You can't make puns at Namshar, it's not fair.
Namshar, you can.
No, that
was reaching, I'll give it, that's reaching, but I had like 1 second.
You know,
I had like 1 second to prepare.
The Shar was pretty good, but the Nam, like what is that, what was that supposed to be? Like nah?
Like I'm, like
No,
Namshar.
that was close.
Alright, we do have Namshar classically not perform well versus Protoss, I feel. At least on stream. I don't know what his actual statistics are, but on times we catch him and go for StarCrafts or our own qualifiers, he seems to really struggle against, especially heavier all-in play, specifically revolving around, of course, defending his third. I don't know what this looks like coming out of Cool Tea, but Cool Tea is a guy who we've seen do a lot of all-ins before in the Go for StarCrafts, but we've also seen him do an equally long macro game from time to time, so I don't know how he's going to approach this matchup. But if he's got a good read on Namshar, I imagine he hits him with like a 7 gate off 2 bases. That seems to be the grossest things you can do. Nexus first. What was that the build Rhett was complaining about on Twitter?
Nexus first, 1 gas, 7 gateway all in.
Yeah, something scary to say the least to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be the plan, but it would be cool to see because we mentioned it now I think 4 times and we still haven't seen it. So Protoss is, can you step up your all-in game? That's all I'm asking for. Just asking for some Protoss.
I'm sure they can.
That's never gonna work.
It's like stop trying to make GIF happen. By the way, we got a $30 donation. Wow, from Tobias75, and this was his message.
Tobias Funke?
No, not Tobias Funke. Not
a
the analrapist. We actually know it's like a really devious looking face. I don't know if he's just plotting something really evil or what the deal is. But thank you for the donation, and now I'm a little bit scared.
Oh. Boy, then. So it's not gonna be at least that specific all-in, which is well, whatever. But the Overlord for Namshar is getting some really great scouting. So,
yeah.
So, where are you even going? You can stay a little bit longer. Let's hang out. All right.
Want to be friends?
See you later.
We'll wait to see if he decides to go for the poke. Letting the Zealot complete's not bad. Of course, you want that for the wall, the whole position, and all that. But if you start to stalk her up in the Mothership Core pretty quickly, we might see that walk across the map that seems to be so effective, I guess, at killing at least the Queen.
Yeah. Well, he scouted that the gas wasn't taken. So, you know, if he got a Zealot because he was scared, it would, you know, that would have been surprising.
Oh yeah, it's got no gas. This is actually a pretty big deal too, because well, Zerg players can get away without gas early on. It's not like you need speed for a timing to stop things like you would in other matchups or anything like that. It is going to be a little bit worrisome though, because you won't have roaches out for a long time. Oh god, if he scout, like if there's a way for him to scout, he can't right now. But if like he somehow scouted that Namshar was only just taking his gases. This makes like more all-in potential even scarier. He's gonna go with a Stargate, however, and Oracle might get a little bit done, but Cool Tea.
So I wonder if he's gonna go for 2 more gateway. Well, I think he will go for 2 more gateways, just to expand. But I just wondered if he was going to put on any aggression. You know, is that a probe or is that the Zealot? That is just the Zealot. You know, sends a probe out. You can do some 3-gate harassment along with the Oracle, but no, just follows it up with the Forge. We'll see how quickly he will expand off of this, trying to be really greedy or waiting a little bit longer. Certainly at least until he knows what's going on, right? The Zealot will tell him the third is up and ready to go, not too surprising, but the Oracle will be able to get into the main and the natural and tell him what tech choice it is. Well, he was fairly greedy about that third. It's really early, and with only 1 gateway. Go, drones, go!
I mean, the Zealot already got a swipe off of the Queen, so this Queen will die. The second Queen might be able to drive the Mothership Core back home, or should drive the Mothership Core back home. He's got enough for the recall. Gonna take the risk of
That's
walking it away. This
not-
is really ballsy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Okay, so Oracle takes on a queen. Because
Nope.
Oracle's stupid.
Nope.
Die! No!
That
Good
transfuse
job.
is so sick. That is a little bit to the detriment of Coolty. If he was like stutter stepping the Oracle, so to speak, like around, he would have killed that queen. But he was setting up his
Oh.
third while this went on, so there wasn't really a lot of control. It was a set and forget it type move.
You could have gotten so many drones. I mean, there wasn't a squirrel crawl there. The
That's
queen
true,
was
too.
slightly out of position. That would have been maybe 7 drones, depending, you know, how fast Amchar pulled the drones into the queens. But that could have gone a lot better. But you know what? You're right. It doesn't really matter. That was like set it and forget it because he got such a greedy third. He now has the Sim City up as well. This is like really pretty good. If Namshar had gone for gas, you know, for speed, 30 lings, 20 lings would have gotten a cancel at least once. You know, an early roach attack
Oh,
might have done terrible, terrible damage.
I got it. It took a while.
Okay.
With all these spore crawlers down, Namshar is for damn sure gonna take no damage from the oracles.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a rhyme. It's not a pun, but yeah, that's good.
God damn it! I feel bad for whatever husband you end up having in the future life. He's gonna have to try so damn hard to impress you for the stupidest. All right, we do have that third
Well, he
base
has
up
to
as
be
you
a
said.
Korean GM, so.
Yeah, Korean Grandmaster. If he doesn't have at least one GSL, maybe 2 if you want. Anyways, with the third base being up as quick as it was for Coolty, it does weirdly enough kind of pressure Namshar. Like he sees the third too. This isn't like he just got a third and got away with it. Namshar knows about that third. There's always that sort of imperative, like just the core nature of Zarg, like be a base up on your opponent, all this goodness. So when he decides to get these Hydralisks out, he is going to have to try and find a way to not only extend creep over to this this fourth base, but find a good way to defend this gold. You know, it's so many times where we see this engagement on the right side of the map. There's no Protoss who wants to walk down an empty field. There's no force field potential. The ramp is wide. It's not going to be fun dealing with this base. So I really like that he chose this one rather than the middle base. Because if he had taken the middle base, that's actually a lot of force field potential.
Oh no, definitely not. At least the one on the left. I mean, come on. But I agree. I like the double expand as well. I think that he's realized it's going for a very long game, which was kind of a bold thing to guess, honestly. I was a little surprised to see Coolty go ahead and throw down the robotics bay as fast as he did, but I guess he wasn't really planning on doing that huge blink +2 stock roll in, as he never started +2, and he did get the robo as fast as he did. But still, like, imagine if he had, right? Like there was like 9-10 gateways about to attack Namshar with a bunch of blink stalkers. Namshar dies? Question mark, most likely. But now it's going to be a very long game, you know, waiting for Colossus. Namshar's going to have plenty of time to use those 2 bases, get up to Vipers, Swarm Hosts, whatever he wants.
Huge land of warpits. The stalkers start marching forward. I mean, without pylons down, I got a question how dedicated this will be. Oh, there we go. Probes now coming.
It's still not. It is going to be pressure for sure. I mean, he's on 9 gateways. He has that recall. Why not? But he's not all winning on this.
Well, it looks like that Oracle got some kills on the right side. Sorry, we didn't quite catch that. We were looking at the march of the stalkers coming in the middle. But I really wish that okay, actually, Coolty's gonna expand. I thought it was gonna attack. Never mind. I take that I wish back. Not important. Not relevant.
I feel like this is the first time we've seen a macro PVC on this map. We saw someone go for Blink Stalker and that failed. But just seeing Protoss get a 4th base, I like that 4th base a lot.
Ooh, taking the fight with the Hydra is a little bit exposed like this. Force fields are a bit whiffed. Doesn't quite land at the start. Hive is on the way though, so if Namshar can weed it out, get those Vipers out, he'll have a much better engagement to take.
Yeah, he should be okay. You know, disregarding any awesome force fields. It's quite scary though. And, you know, always recalling in the back of your mind that they're also expanding. So even if you deal with this okay, you know, the Protoss is probably still going to be in a good position. You're not going to counterattack and win or anything like that.
Well, Namshar's got to feel pretty darn good about this gold base being up and actually mining. The gas is, of course, more than anything else, but yeah, 2-2's finishing up. He's got Hive on the way. I mean, if he needs to, he could probably make a wave of Corruptors if he gets really desperate, but it looks like he's going to try and either go around the army and attack his opponents, or try and sandwich from behind. This is really risky for Namshar, though. The timing right now is really delicate as far as what Coolty realizes, and I think Coolty now knows, yep, Namshar is across the map. He recalls back home.
Interesting recall to the.
Big
I guess
scout,
he
by the
figured.
way. You saw that with the overseer.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't recall here, but I guess he thought the army was already blowing past the fourth. Does lose the fourth, but the army will die, won't it? He does have speed on everything, so maybe not.
Well, if he goes north, he's definitely gonna die. Why go this way?
I guess his thought process was he couldn't take on that many Blink Stalkers, and they are Blink, so his army would have died anyways. I don't know. Now it's definitely gonna die, and it's not even gonna take any Blink Stalkers on with it. Oh well. Oh, a muter transition. Oh, I think he's getting. I feel like he's getting messy for Namshar. He had such a big bank. I guess he could have remaxed anything he wanted to, but now the Vipers feel a little useless, like a tiny bit.
Yes, but also the Mutilus transition, I feel, is there's no. It's not gonna work. You know, there's too many Blink Stalkers with +2.
Yeah, I do not think this is his game plan. His game plan might have been to do a Roach Rider Viper attack into Melisk, and that's fine. Like, muter transitions can always be effective, but to lose that army like he did and still go with the transition was probably not the thing to do.
The other thing too, I would have liked to have definitely seen some. This might seem like a very minor detail, but for the way Protoss upgrades work, a little less emphasis on changelings. On like even this overseer sitting right here could contaminate the +3 if it wasn't going to get killed. But it looks like a base trade is in order. A base trade is in store. We do have this kind of going okay to start for Namshar, but I mean this is he's gonna die. There's no way he's gonna get all these spines up.
No blinding cloud. Oh, some blinding clouds go down. Those would have been super helpful. You know, if the spine clothes were dead. But nope.
That's what we're saying out of Namshar, man. Always seems to do well to a point, and then it all just goes to hell. So Cool T, take